sitting at an off-white little tykes table, eating fig Newtons that are a little stale, and all of a sudden, something hits you, like in the face. A little boy across the room is throwing crayons, and no one understands. Everyone just turns and laughs, but when mother picks you up and you tell her what happened, she says the most comforting words. Honey, you don't have to be friends with him. What a relief. Here you had the belief that you had to be nice to everybody. You had to get along with everybody. And inevitably, that doesn't sit very well with the little crayon monster's mother. She involves the teacher, they all have a little meeting, and she says to your mother, what is wrong with you? Why is your kid not talking to my kid? Don't you think your kid is being a little immature? My kid, your mother replies, oh so nicely. Your kid was the one throwing crayons. Now this tale does not just end in the sandbox. As we get older, we deal with people just as rude and people just as selfish and people just as stupid as that kid throwing crayons. And people expect us to be mature about it. Like when your best friend lies to your face and starts dating your ex-boyfriend and they get engaged and the ring's in your face, you just turn and politely walk away. Still people have to say, why can't you just be the bigger man? Me? They're the ones throwing crayons. When you tell someone a secret and the next day it's all over campus like a 1980s Soul Train, this rumor we dances, you confront this so-called friend and she says, oh, I think you're really overreacting. You're throwing crayons and you think I'm crazy? People seem to be more obsessed with how we react than the actual facts that cause us to feel this way. People seem to think it's ridiculous that we don't want to be seen with people who have hurt us. See, I'm here to remind you what some of you might have forgotten, or maybe no one ever mentioned. You don't have to be friends with them. When teachers throw words at you telling you you're not smart enough, when the government throws immigration laws saying your race is not worthy enough, when society throws stereotypes telling you you'll never amount to enough. You don't have to be mature about it. You don't have to be calm about it. When people tear you down, there is nothing okay with it. These are the kids that used to throw crayons and their mothers never did anything about it. But we don't have to let their poison seep into our humanity. We're not crazy for taking care of our own futures and thinking of our own sanity because we want to love the government, and we want to love our peers, and we want to reconcile with every dirt bag that's broken our heart throughout the years, but in reality, we can't. When people just never grow out of throwing those crayons, and part of me wants to be like them. Buy me some Crayola and chuck it back at them, but I look at them, and I look in the mirror, and I'd rather be called crazy, because in reality, my mother raised me better.